What is going on, everybody? Welcome to yet another Ploto Gaming live stream where we are back with some familiar faces. If you guys were here for the Arthur and Commander swap stream, we are back with the King's Codex, homies. We have Dom and Ruz. How you guys doing?
Hey, what's up, man?
So
Okay. Wow, I love the energy in here. Okay, so this
hey, you
commander
got me waking
actually,
up at 6 a.m.
yeah, I mean, yeah, that was your choice though. Ruz is the one that chose this time, by the way. So, if he complains about how tired he is, then hashtag blame Ruz. But yeah, we are back with a new commander, and this is going to be the MG commander that comes out with Arthur, Subutai. I'm gonna call him Subutai, but there's probably a better way to pronounce him. And he is a new combo cavalry commander. Came out, I believe, around the skills were leaked around or given around Saturday, or I think it was actually given out during the Vietnam in-person meetup, and of course that was a couple hours before KVK opened, so we didn't have time to go over it, but we will be going through it today. And yeah, this guy looks pretty good, and we will talk about his skills and stuff shortly here. But first, let us talk about where he will be available. He will actually be a Mightiest Governor commander. So, you know, the MG event, there's 6 different stages. First one being training, and then I think it's barbing, and then etc, etc, etc. And you have to get points to unlock him. I believe to unlock him, you need to be top 15 to get 10 heads, and then you incrementally get more heads, where first place gets 180 heads to max him. So if you are wanting to get this commander, if you're a rally lead, you will have to either train or kill some enemy troops to unlock him. Let's go ahead and start off with his skills. Let's talk about his skills. So, unlike the last previous commanders, Arthur was super complicated to kind of explain. This guy's pretty simple. Skill number 1. Big combo damage. You can see that he launches 3 combo attacks against the enemy target troop, damage factor 1k, and that's it. But it is 3 combo attacks that do 1k each, resulting in 3k combo damage overall. And combo attacks is affected by bonuses to normal damage and can trigger any effect by basic attacks. So that is what a combo attack is. Skill number 2. Circling vultures. It's 15% march speed, and if you're a rally, your cavalry commanders also gain 20% attack and 30% defense. So pretty simple so far. Do you guys have anything to say about these 2 skills, or should we go ahead and go to the other skills?
Well, I could just say, like, this is probably the biggest single target damage dealer into the game right now. And because it's combo attack damage, we have a lot of commanders in the game that gets affected by normal damage. So that part is good. I must say his second skill was kind of a bit disappointing. I wish those skills were also like field viable. But yeah, this guy is maybe he's probably not going to be someone you want to put on the field for the most part.
Yeah, because 20% attack, 30% defense. That's 50% of stats only for rallies. So Rise of Kingdoms definitely putting that caveat there, putting that if statement, so that trying to restraining him from the open field so that he could stay on the rally side of things. Skill number 3. This one's a bit of a longer skill. If commander's troop is attacking city or stronghold, their troops deal 10% more combo attack damage. Whenever the troops launch a combo attack, has 60% chance to gain 15% bonus to normal damage dealt for 8 seconds. This effect can stack up to 2 times, so that'd be what, 30% chance, 30% normal damage, and its duration resets whenever it gains another stack. So making that simple, if attacking structure, more combo damage, chance for more normal damage. I actually think the wording here, does a chance for more normal damage, is that if you're attacking city or structure, or is that just in general? What do you guys think?
No, city and structure. When it's at the top and it has dot points, it means both are under that
Gotcha.
condition.
All right, so if attacking structure, so this is another skill where you need to be, it's not necessarily a rally, but you have to be swarming a city or structure for this to proc. skill number 4, Daring Raid. Whenever this commander's troops launches a basic attack while outside of Alliance territory, 30% chance to launch a combo attack. Damage factor 700, cooldown 10 seconds. So, skill number 4, if attacking... Oh, this is not if attacking a structure. This is just if outside Alliance territory, 30% chance to launch a combo attack. And then Expertise. If commander is attacking a troop on the map, their active skill inflicts burn effect on the target for 2 seconds. Whenever the target is hit with a basic attack, has a 50% chance to take 20% more normal damage for the next 1 second. If the commander's troop is attacking a city or stronghold, their active skill inflicts an enhanced version of burn effect on the target for 2 seconds. So this is the enhanced version is whenever it hits a basic attack, it's a 100% chance instead of a 50% chance to take 20% more normal damage. So if attacking a troop, chance target takes more normal damage. If attacking a structure, target takes more normal damage. It kind of takes away the chance, I believe. Is there anything you guys want to talk about the expertise? Did I get that right?
Well, I'll just like his expertise is great. It's because it says when this commander's troop is attacking a city or a stronghold, so it's gonna go off with the primary as well. So if you're doing like Attila Subutai, this boost will also be active during his active skill. And I also like to go back to his 4th skill. Like this one is going to trigger the 3rd skill to start off the ramp up. And then with his active skill, he'll keep those 2 stacks up as well. So it's basically like a 30% normal damage bonus that you get there, plus the 10% combo attack damage bonus.
So it's like all the skills kind of leading into one another so that you continue getting these stacks over and over and over again with the extra combo attacks. Okay, so kind of a rundown of what he does. Skill number 1, big combo damage. Skill number 2, cav march speed. If rally, cav attack and defense. Skill number 3, I believe, is if it is outside of Alliance territory, more combo damage, chance for more combo damage.
No, that's 4.
Is that 4?
4 is the outside territory. 3 is the structure.
3 structure, 4 is outside territory. So if attacking structure, more combo damage, chance for more normal damage. If outside territory, extra chance for combo damage or combo attack rather. Expertise. If attacking troop, chance to take more normal damage. Chance target takes more normal damage. And if attacking structure, target takes more normal damage, taking out the chance. So it is a lot of normal and combo damage in this commander, specifically set for rallying. So again, what does he do? Simple, big combo damage, march speed, attack and defense. Target takes more normal damage and is a rally commander. Do you guys want to bring up anything about Subutai, his kits and what he does?
Yeah, so he's just gonna like ramp up his normal damage, like the 30% plus the 20%. If you bring in like Attila, it's gonna be an extra 30% on top of that, and then he's just gonna like pop off his active skill, which is gonna like take benefit from all those boosts that he's getting. I would say like his talent tree is maybe the only downside to it, since it's the combo tree. He's not gonna have that many ways to get rage, really, since his combo attacks are kind of limited. So it's going to be heavily dependent on like top of the line rally gear, like tier 5 horn, tier 5 ring, those kinds of things, so that he can like keep up with the fight.
All right, yeah. So you make sure you have a way to ramp up, because the combo tree kind of lacking for that ramp up effect. So let's talk about the best Subutai pair. You guys said, or the consensus so far is Attila with Subutai. And man, this Attila March, this Attila commander seems to never fade away from Rise of Kingdoms. Why this pair? Like, what does this pair do, and kind of what's the synergy between the two?
I mean, everybody knows Attila, right? He increases crazy amounts of normal damage. He has anti-silencing. We use it almost like a lot in artifact KVKs already. His talent tree is great for that. The attack tree to boost even more normal damage. And yeah, he has a lot of anti-swarm built in too, so this rally is definitely not going to be prickly. And yeah, I really think this is going to be like the new 10th generation rally going into this year.
Yeah. So currently, there are a couple cav pairs for rallies. Main thing is Justinian Nevsky, Nevsky Justinian, whichever pair you want to run. I've seen some Attila Nevsky for, I don't know, anti swarm. Is Subutai better than is this pair better than this pair? I think the answer for most people would be yes. Unequivocal yes. That the combo pair, the normal attack pair of Attila and Subutai is better than Justinian Nevsky, the scale damage pair. Do you want to go deeper into that and why the Attila Subutai will kind of triumph as the main cavalry pair?
Well, Subutai is going to bring the damage that was missing from all the Attila rallies. I mean, Justin, Nevsky, Justin, they do high amounts of damage to the objective, but they also get swarmed down very easily, right? So you kind of need to like have secured the field already before you like launch this rally on a flag or like a gate, for example. So yeah, this could play in favor since Attila is a lot of anti-swarm in his kit.
Alrighty. And yeah, so yes. What does Attila Subutai do? And there's two main things of rallies, right? It has to do damage, big combo damage, as Mr. Popo said. Subutai got 3k damage factor, that's wraps. He does a ton of damage in that pair, but also there's anti-swarm available. I believe you said that there is 90% normal attack damage, normal attack, of course, amplifying counter attack. So you're going to be taking a lot of white damage if you do decide to swarm down this rally. So I think it checks off all of the boxes so far in terms of what a rally does. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I agree. It's just gonna depend how good he actually does when he's like rallying like someone like Hera or Gorgo, which are like also white damage, normal damage reduction commander. So, but I think this rally will triumph at least until the next infantry are released.
All right, let's see. Attila Subutai simulations. This is what Dom sent me. And for context, Attila Subutai has full Delta inscriptions, KVK tech, and geared. I believe the garrisons also have full armaments, KVK tech, and geared as well. Just to kind of give an idea. Again, this is just the simulation, so this might not be true to how the actual testing goes. But you can see that we have some very meta pairs here. And I guess, Dom, you could lead us through this initial screenshot and let me know when to change the slide.
Okay, yeah. So I did try arch formation on the Attila first, but for some weird reason it did not really work out that great. So I just tried Delta next, and yeah, like Thrasher, Steelskin, that's giving you like a 7.5. All dealing more damage and also taking less damage. The butterfly effect is just gonna make sure that your accessories go off every time when it's needed. And yeah, the emblem also gives just like an extra 8% boost. That's gonna be like an additional multiplier to Subutai's damage as well. The first report is one that people are probably like using a lot right now in gates, CY Hera. So I thought maybe I would test this one first because Attila, being all white damage and normal damage focused, this is a type of rally that you would use to punish a healer, and that's what CY is. So here you could like see what happened there after. Yeah, it just looked nasty for the CY Hera. And I run it back again like a couple more times. And then I swapped it to the Gorgo. So I went full infantry gear, but I went leadership pants and boots as well with arch formation. And it actually won against the Gorgo Hera as well, which was kind of surprising. Because normally there wouldn't be like a cavalry rally that can actually beat this like 1-to-1. And then the Eleanor Hera also lost as well. I guess some of Attila's kit taking less skill damage as well plays into this. And Subutai also brings a lot of defense into his kit for this rally. So I think it's going to hold up a lot better too. So maybe Eleanor is going to struggle to take this one down as well. And yeah, here comes the nasty part, the Hera YSS. This is the one that Imperium Kingdoms like to use a lot. So you maybe wanna change it up from now on. I wouldn't take this rally when using this garrison anymore.
It's cooked. Oh my
And
goodness.
the last report, I just went like full Gorgo, one troop. So your basic KVK gear, arch formation, inscriptions as well. And yeah, it still beat it, which was crazy because it's counter working the troop types that it's supposed to count. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean the rock paper scissors of Rise of Kingdoms. Cavalry usually beats archers. Archers is supposed to beat infantry. Infantry is supposed to beat cavalry. But these Gen 10 cavalry Attila Subutai rallies, even beating the Gorgo Heraclius, which has been, you know, a pretty big pain point for cavalry rallies for quite some time, is really really shocking. Just showing the sheer power of that. And then you have some more rallies. You have some more reports here, I believe.
Yeah, so I just went like through all of them. So I even tried Jan Hera because he has a bit more sustain against white damage, but he also lost. So and then I swapped to the artifact pairings just to see what those would do. I took like the newest one that people have been like using in gates or in flags or forts or whatever. It's the CY Attila. It really got destroyed by this rally, which was kind of funny. Like it was in the meta and now it's gonna probably be out of the meta. The bottom one, this is one what Chasky likes to use a lot. So, Attila Gorgo also got destroyed by this, and yeah, I just went on from there. So I just swapped it around. Gorgo Attila also got nuked by that one. And then the bottom one, I simulated like a long running rally for those previous pairings, the CY Hera and the Gorgo Hera. And here you can see where like the Attila like building up the normal damage, and then Subutai just capitalizing on that.
Mm-hmm. And then we have even more reports here with Gorgo Heraclius, Subutai Wallace. You were trying everything here.
These were just the reports where I tested like the smite damage synergies. So you can like see Subutai primary, but I actually don't. I think he's gonna struggle a bit with the rage, but in the simulation, it seems like it's still working. Mm-hmm. So, but the best one here, I think, is gonna be like the Subutai SA or the SA Subutai, and yeah, then the other two reports is just like running it back again. Bottom one was the first report I did. It was arch formation. So here it actually lost against the CY Hera, which was actually what I kind of like expected at first. But when you put on the Delta formation, it just switched up from like 180.
And then we have these last two, which is
Alhaitem asks what formation you use for the rally. I'm guessing Delta, right?
Yeah, Delta formation.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and my buddy Mir, we were running this earlier today. He's also a YouTuber, so we just went through that after Specco uploaded it. So,
Mhm.
and then these two last reports, I just ran back the essay as a secondary. And then I also tried the Henry, because his expertise, he also increases normal damage for the primary. So I thought that could maybe fit in nicely to boost the combo damage that Subutai is dealing out. And it looks like it's working as well.
Yeah, I mean,
But
it is pretty crazy that you go through all of these reports, all of these Delta formation, Subutai rallies, everything resulting in a victory, everything resulting in positive trades, except for when he uses the arch formation. I think that kind of dictates that, yeah, like Delta formation specifically for Attila Subutai is going to be a must. And it's going to be really tough to get rid of this rally. You're going to, what do you think would be the defense for it? It would be hold off until you get the counter rally up, then swarm with the counter, I guess, because of the anti swarm. But
no, there was one pairing I did, but the report's not here. Gorgo CY.
mhm.
It was actually the only one that traded maybe like 50-50 with it.
That's
And
with artifact,
if
right?
you wanna, yeah. And for those of you guys that wanna run the simulations back, like the rally side was Arabia, the garrison side was Greece or Germany or Ottoman. The iconic stats was 8-8-16. I put on for armament stats 10-10-10, and then the city skins were all health skins except for the Hera primary, which was the 12% defense skin. And then formations, you just run like what the primary should be running. And yeah, the talent trees. Yeah, there's a lot of talent trees
Yeah, so this
on
guy,
Specco Simulator, so I'm not gonna go into that.
this guy is cooking from what we understand. Is there any final? Is there any notes you want to talk about Subutai? Any? I believe you guys were also talking about perhaps Subutai Takeda as like if the double burns work. Um, is there anything else you want to talk about with
I mean,
Subutai?
that's something that like we can only find out when the commander actually launches and you can play with it. Like you can get a lot
Yeah,
from these sims, and you can see how like what the expected numbers will be. But in terms of like mechanics like that, you have to actually like play test it and
Yeah.
wait.
So the question
like
is, will
where
the
would
burn
you?
effect of Takeda also work with the expertise of um Subutai, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just also like if you're even thinking about doing Takeda, is you're probably gonna swarm that rally down anyway. But where would you use this? Maybe just like as a tank to touch a gate and then just hammer it with a smite damage rally maybe. But I don't think it's really gonna work like the simulation is shown. Maybe
yeah,
just because I think Specker also said it's two kinds of burning effects, so both of them might be up, or one might override the other one. We still have to see how that works.
yeah. I also don't think like sure, Takeda gives like a lot of buffs, but I think you're dropping a lot of power by dropping Attila with that pairing, and I don't think like whatever Takeda brings, even if the burn stacks, I don't think it's enough. I think Attila will still be good, but like with that being said, you can probably still have a Takeda hitting the structure and stacking it if it does stack, like whether it's a swarm or a second rally, that's fine. But again, like in terms of use cases, you'd never do a double with a Takeda. I think you'd rather just have a second damage dealer anyway because that'll probably just end up netting more damage overall. But yeah,
Yeah. So
something interesting to think about, but I don't think it'll be something very viable or like realistic.
it's pretty interesting that Subutai comes out, and pretty much the consensus for everybody is Attila Subutai with no relic is going to be the rally pair for him. There isn't really an alternative. Just showing, and it's crazy how relevant Attila still is and continues to be. Um, like Attila has always been this anti-swarm rally, but now he's also going to have some damage with Subutai. I think this is going to be a very very crazy rally for time to come. So Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see if does chat have any questions about Subutai before we go into controversial subject that these two
Yeah, the main.
Oh,
brought up.
No, I would say the main thing maybe for like rally leads, like wait until some people that already have Delta do some testing, and
Mhm.
if it is like the simulation is showing, you could maybe think about swapping over to just hop into this meta before you go into KVK. Could be a nice situation since we have those new stones. You can just swap back and forth formation at a cost, but yeah. No, I'm really excited to test this guy when he gets into the game.
You're
It should be like
you're also in KVK, so perhaps during your Kingsland, this guy will be out. We'll see.
oh yeah,
We'll see
oh yeah, true.
in 2885.
Yeah, we might test it there.
Man.
Yeah, we got the Dark Altar tomorrow, so
Oh, nice.
gotta get ready for that.
So we have an MG in game right now. He's not out. He would be out in the next MG then, which would be in 2 weeks, right? Is the expected release date for this guy?
Well, I had someone, I think it was Chad, maybe that said somewhere in February, so it might be a bit late.
It might be a bit later.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. There isn't really a release date yet, but he's gonna be released sometime within the next month. Maybe next MG cycle, the next MG cycle. But if he's out and you're a Cav Garrus or rally lead rather, you gotta be cooking. All right. Now let's talk about what you guys did on Facebook. You could see open field meta marches. This is gonna be topic number 2.
Oh man.
These two individuals were brave enough to put their meta marches into a Facebook post, and they kind of got flamed. I got the Facebook post right here. With Arthur Pendragon's release, the open field meta has shifted. He is looking insanely strong. Here are some versions of best open field pairings that you could run for 5, 6, or even 7 marches in KVK. But don't worry, there's a variety of other pairings to run. Don't worry, Nevsky is in them as well. Oh my gosh, you had to put that there. I don't think anyone read that part though. Access to more versions, or RK related information in King's Codex. Find Ruz XV on Discord for the link. And then they posted these pairs that we have up here. We have lineup, the 5 March lineup, which is Hua, Arthur, Zhigiliang, Philip. We have Liu Che with CPO. And then this was a controversial march here. You guys brought up the Joan Belly and the Ashimana Paul with Herman.
Okay, just for like clarity, this is one of like 4 different versions, and all of them are what, like 4. There are 4 different versions for 5, 6, and 7 marches, and like the goal was you know just post the first, like post the like just one of them, and if you wanted more of them, you could join our Discord, right? Like I think so. Essentially, the story about this is like we want to grow the server. It's been growing between like 7 and 100 people per day. Like every time I wake up, we've reached the new 100th player milestone, and we're just thinking like, how else can we keep growing? And I'm like, Facebook is a huge player base. Let's start like posting our guides, because we have a lot of very passionate people in TKC when it comes to stuff like making graphics and doing like either written guides or like graphical guides. So it'd be like not a waste, but I think it would be very good to like post some of these like either through Instagram or Facebook. So I ended up making one yesterday, and it was a great time because Dom was working on the on these graphics and putting together some of these marches.
I saw a comment. Look at the comments.
Yeah, I mean you can go through the comments. The biggest thing is, so I put that Nevsky in probably an hour in, because as soon as I posted it, okay, first thing, this thing exploded, by the way. Like I'm looking at all the other posts around it, and like around that time, they have like 1 or 2 reactions, and then I post this and this just completely blows up. Like I'm just getting spammed on my phone of notifications, and I mean you can just see on the screen like LMAO belly over Nev. This player is straight brain dead. 4 reactions. Like, huh? And the whole thing is just like that. Like it's so funny. I mean, there's some people like you see Cody like on screen really love the content from the Discord, and I appreciate it, right? But yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. Everyone was like, huh? No Nevsky? But yeah, I mean, so one thing I see a comment like this, taking advice from the man that doesn't play Ruz. I think people fail to realize is how many connections I still have in this game and how like embedded I am in the community. Like I am still talking to some of literally like the best players in the game and most nerdy players in the game every single day and getting their insights on like the meta of the game. Like I don't need to play to still know what is like the right play. And another thing is these are made by Dom, by the way, and we plan to put a investment tier list tomorrow.
Oh god.
So, and that is going to show Nevsky in B tier, and I can't wait to see the comments on that. But like we were talking about it in the general chat about Discord. Even Seawill came in after he saw, so I guess he's like pretty into like the Facebook community, or like he reads the posts like a little bit. And he's like, he agreed with us. He's like, anything you post, they're just gonna shit on it anyway. Like, don't be discouraged. I'm like, okay, we got Seawill. Like, even Seawill's like agreeing. I'm like, I bet, we're good. But yeah, I mean, tomorrow when we post it and it says like made by Dom, like, I can't wait. Like,
yeah, you're putting Dom's tag on there, bro. That's kind of evil.
Yeah.
You're Ricky.
I'll just say too, like Seawell had my back, man. He said like anybody still using Nevsky is a noob. So
exactly.
I respect that, Like,
even Seawill agrees with Dom. Like, so many people. Like, so one thing that has been going on the last few years, like, especially before Seawill, like, I think didn't he do a post or like there was a rumor he was stepping down? I mean, anyway, he's still been active, nonetheless. Like, pretty much people will always quote Seawill. Like, he does those graphics on like the best X and X marches, and they will hold him true to his word. So, regardless of how you interpret his graphics, like with his backing, like him agreeing that Nevsky it should be benched, and like he's like, I don't understand why people keep him around, is already good enough for us to be like, yeah, I think the general public's wrong here. But yeah.
Hey man, you're like the people that ate the blue pill. Everyone still running and being a Nevsky savant is the red pill takers here.
Oh, I mean, here's Minty's in the chat. He's like the #1 Nevsky connoisseur.
Oh yeah, Minty is probably going off.
Yeah,
what's up, Minty?
I already know.
Oh my
but
god.
Yeah, like what something Shilich mentioned is like you can definitely still use Nevsky. Like we're not saying Nevsky's. I mean, Dom even included Nevsky in some of the lineups in the 6 and 7 versions. But like the thing is, it's just not the cap. Like I wrote it in the post, in one of the comments. Like Nevsky's still completely fine to use, and a lot of people are probably very wary of investing in Belisarius because, I mean, first of all, they probably just don't understand the kit. But second of all, they probably are like a lower spender or newer player, and they just don't have the heads to be maxing a lot of commanders, so they have to kind of choose wisely. And when you're in a situation like that, you kind of have to be maxing commanders that are really strong individually, because you won't have, like maybe even 5, 6, 7 pairings for KVK. So Belly does have a little bit less value in terms of that. Like I said, you have to have like a foundation of a murder ball first before investing in Belly. It's kind of similar to Philip in a way. Like you want to have a lot of the like really strong nukers and like AoE and like big damage dealers maxed first, so that you can move them around, right? So it's like the way I categorize these commanders are they're like win more commanders. When you already have a foundation, these commanders are gonna really push you over the top in terms of your murder ball strength. So yeah, I like yeah.
I was gonna say like this is not like a normal 5 ball you would see every day, but I just think like moving into the 10th generation, these are like the kind of key pairings you kind of need when you eventually move into like a 6 ball. Like with Arthur coming into the meta now, I really think like Nevsky, he's fallen behind a bit on the damage side, and we all like a lot of players were running Huo Belly. So how can we include Belly, but in a 2 March? So, and it's Joan Belly. Like there's no other way to run it. And then also the Philip,
Rebellion itself is like busted, right? Even as a standalone March,
yeah,
it's just so good. Yeah.
as well as the Philip. He's the most versatile commander in the game. And when you eventually move into like the 6 ball, the 7 ball, he's gonna have a big role to play. Just for like how his other skills are working in open field fighting too. You know, you have your instant procs. He's very fast in open field to get nice stats on archers, specifically like you see the Azuge. Philip is one of them. And for infantry, you get defense as well. I got also some feedback from people in KVK from 1846. Like I got a couple friends there already. They shared some Arthur Philip reports with me already. I got some other reports from other KVKs too, and I'm happy to put the Arthur Philip also into like the 7 ball as well. And the Joan Belly. The main thing with Belly is the deception effect. Like this is key. Like when you can stall something that you're attacking, you're winning, right? And he is putting, if you're running like 6 or more marches, he's putting 10% more damage on each one of those marches, as long as you're still attacking something that you're hitting. He's very fast in the open field. He gets an extra speed boost as well, with the skill damage reduction that comes with that. So it makes him very hard to take down. Not like I'm gonna stomp on this pairing a bit, but Huo William, when this pairing like gets caught off in open field, it's just deleted, right? So I think like for anyone that has been using Huo Belly, you know that March it survives much longer than like the Huo William does as well. And yeah, I mean Belly also has a 30% skill damage boost when the target is below 80%, which is nice. And Joan still brings value to the team and the AoE that the March also needs.
Yeah.
The only thing about Joan is she's maybe a bit too fast in open field, so she could get out of position. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think something really important is the first thing you said about like just it's like the new gen of commanders. Like already take Ragnar, right? Like Ragnar is considered 9th gen, and he's already putting out like so much damage in his kit, and he has so much tankiness. You compare like that type of damage to Nevsky, and it's just not even close. It's actually not even close. So it really makes you consider like at this point in the game, like is it really safe to be investing in a commander that is looking to be power crept like up by a lot.
And
yeah.
Maybe like also another like pro for doing the belly instead of the Nevsky is he has also the instant procs like Philip has as well. And what do combo commanders do? They trigger basic attack effects. You're gonna get more more instant proc triggers using the belly behind someone like Arthur, for example. That also works as a parry. So belly is I just like it. What's more to say about it?
Man, he's just better. Like just read the skills, man. He's just better. That's all it is. Someone said I hate Ragnar is overrated. I mean, I don't know about that.
He has
man.
the best debuff in the game. Like straight up. His expertise is the best one.
It is literally so and everything that we do, right? Whether it's armaments, like the correct civ, or talent tree points even, everything that we do is to make our murder ball stronger, right? This is literally the most amount of buffs that you can give to your entire murder ball in the game. It is the most. It is 10% on all marches. If you consider, like, let's say you're looking at it as a city skin perspective, right? If you have a 10% all damage buff with no penalty to your whole ball, so 7 marches, it is 70% all damage to your whole march. Just think about it like that. And the thing is with Belly is that it's not even limited to just that. Even if there is someone random, or like let's say you're tag teaming with other people in the field. Like, how people like to run around in groups. Their marches are also getting the 10% damage buff to their marches when hitting the same target. Like, it's
Yeah.
absolutely insane.
Just insta pop, bro.
It's just popped. It's literally the most amount of buffs that you can give to your entire meta ball in the game. It's crazy.
Alright,
Like
let's
this.
check the
All
let's
right.
check the 6 ball.
Yeah.
It will
So
be
this is
Oh yeah,
make a
yeah,
bit
yeah.
more
Okay,
sense.
So 6 ball, it is the same marches for the most part, but you swapped Zhuge Liang with Herman. That's a pair. So you added, and then you added let me see. You added Ragnar as one of the commanders. So it'd be Ragnar with CPO. You put Liu Che
Yeah.
with Philip, and then you put Ashrambanapal with the new commander YSG.
So you see how the 5 ball transitioned into the 6 ball, and I mean this lineup is gonna slap in any KVK right now.
Essentially,
Yeah, it's
the two
yeah.
commanders that you brought in, Ragnar and YSG, they do a ton of damage to be amplified by the rest of the buffs and debuffs that your ball already provides. So, and also takes away attack with the Ragnar. But yeah, interesting.
Oh yeah, so someone said I sound angry. It's because it's very early. I'm just trying to emphasize my point. I'm like whispering loudly. I'm sorry.
Nah, yo, it's good. It's good. Bring the energy, man. Bring the energy. And then the 7 March pair, 7 March pair is the exact same thing, except you add a range march here with Gajamada and Cordoba.
Yeah.
Why do you really call it that, not Gonzalo?
I call it. Do you
Yeah,
call
you
it
can-
Gonzalo? I call it Cordoba. You guys,
Yeah.
is it? I don't know. I don't run teach pairs. I don't say the names that often.
Oh, I mean, I don't know.
This commander has many names. Let's just say that. But yeah, this is like your typical Kraken lineup right here. So I think I put the Philip behind the Zuge, because if you get the second ulti on the Zuge there, you're basically just winning from that point on. The Wallace Luce, I know a lot of people don't like Wallace, but this combo, it's great in open field. It hits super hard on flags as a tank, and yeah, it's maybe just a bit slower than the other ones. The Asher Herman, it's just an upgrade from the Asher YSG. I think if you split it up like this, when you add in the Philip to the Zuge, you might get more poison stacks off, because not a lot of players will necessarily target the Asher that quickly. They usually just take out the Zuges first, right? So, and then yeah, the Huo Arthur there on top, he's like the MVP guy right now. And yeah, the Ragnar CPO is a combo that a lot of players has been liking a lot, just because of how tanky it is and the damage that it's doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 7th is just your basic upgrade to a tower march, because the towers are growing as we go, and if your kingdom are not going to get one soon, they're probably going to be at the short end of the stick in KVK when they get hit by that. So I would say that Kingdom should start focusing maybe like on high-powered alts or farms, get like a tower march going, but leave that combo for like the very last upgrade that you do to complete your 7 ball. And then, yeah, we have a lot of different combinations too in the Discord. You can check that out in the Codex. Well, so yeah, there's gonna be different variations. Like on the 6 ball too, I added like the 3 combo Cav, also the 3 combo Archer as well. So then I added in Shajar also as a pairing.
Let me go ahead
But
and
yeah.
link your Discord channel. But yeah, they have a ton of different. They have like 4 of each. So they have 4 7 marches. They have 4 6 marches and 4 5 marches in the Discord. So if you guys want to check it out, be sure to join the King's Codex. I don't know why I didn't.
You use that link, bro. I mean, it's shown on the picture anyway on the bottom right. It's okay.
Yeah, there you go. discord.gg/Kings Codex as well.
Also, I've been hearing Philip Izuge Philip is like very good, by the way. Like the reports I'm seeing in KVK are like disgusting. Seems really good.
I've not used that much actually. I tried the Asher was with Philip, but I didn't try the Zuge with Philip.
Hmm.
Here, wait. Oh yeah, they have a proper link as well here. There you go. Let me go ahead and pin that as well. I'll put it in the description.
Yeah, a lot of players are wondering where they should put Philip. There's three commanders. It's Zuge, Luce, or Arthur. It's like one for each troop type. Do Arthur Philip, Zuge Philip, or Luce Philip. He would
Yeah.
run it like that.
All right, so you guys have any questions about? We went over Subutai. We went over the King's Codex controversy with their marches and their kind of rationale. I'm streaming from the next room again. Am I? I probably was like looking at the other monitor. Jake has a question. Okay, let's see.
Gambit, the reason like Guan faces the same issue as William, and it's why a lot of people still like stick by those commanders. And it's just the fact that they have a very unique like skill set. So obviously like Guan is the AoE silence, William is um the skill damage reduction or like skill damage buff like immunity, that debuff. But the issue is the rest of the kits are just so lackluster. Like comparing Guan's damage to Ragnar, like Ragnar probably triples his damage. It's just how old they are in terms of power creep. Like the gap in generation is just too huge. But that's just like it's just how funny that Attila's released, right as Sock ended or Sock started, and he's just still so insane.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not even Sock actually. He was in KVK 4 in the original second LVD. Like it's crazy how long Attila has stuck by, considering how old he is. But yeah, I think the siege tower just provides so much. Like it's not even that much to manage, to be honest. The fact that you can like murder balls are quite static in terms of how much they're moving. I guess it depends on your seed, but yeah, it shouldn't be that bad.
Jake has a question. Should I use Lucha primary even running Wedge over Ragnar with CPO? Swap for Ragnar and now y'all saying Lucha CPO is better, so I'm curious what I should run as I'm avoiding running Lucha primary with Wedge.
If you only run one infantry march, you need the Scipio in there for the health debuff. There isn't another commander that does that as good as Scipio does, so that's mainly what it is about. I mean, the Ragnar Scipio is going to be good in KVKs like King of All Britain. So you could maybe like swap it around there, make him like a cavalry or even an archer pairing.
I mean, Jake probably has like Alex, right? I mean, he can just run two. I mean, I don't know. It depends on his gear, but Luce Alex doesn't even seem that bad, like for
No.
him to be honest.
No, it's good.
You could just do like maybe just Ragnar, Scipio, Leo Alex, and just run two infantry. I have 3 cav sets, okay, and you swap for Ragnar. Interesting.
Oh man.
I think you need to get working on a second infantry set then, buddy.
I mean, he said I probably should have swapped for Philip, which is the truth. I think the two commanders.
Oh, 100%.
Because most people have Lucha already, so the two commanders I would prioritize, the two commanders I swapped was Arthur and Philip, just because of
Jake, you should have asked us, you man. Put it in the questions channel and ask if the swap's correct. We got you.
WWLC, J.K. Herman, well, Arthur, Nevsky Joan. What would you change?
I mean, don't you just add a 5th march? You don't really necessarily need to change anything.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty solid. Would you add like?
Oh, you did live. Okay.
You gotta ask your chat.
When are you doing coaching? Okay, so we're actually approaching 5,000 members very soon, and we're just looking at we're just thinking of some stuff that I mean maybe you guys can help us as well. But we're just thinking of like how can we obviously give back to community. One of them was we just get Dom to do some one-on-one account coaching with people. We give away a couple of them. I mean I don't know how many he wants to do, maybe like between 3 and 5, but that was something we were considering. But yeah. There's already like quite a lot of people doing account coaching. Like Chad and Cortex are running their own stuff for their members. But I mean, it's something that we can definitely consider in the future. I mean, we have a lot of people that are experts in terms of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, what do you think,
I,
Tom? Yeah.
I coach people on a daily basis, so
He does it for free.
this
Yeah,
is
he
fine.
does that shit for free. Yeah.
Might as well do it for the Discord server. But yeah, this is just preliminary questions. Any like specific pairs and stuff. Well, what is this? Fortunately, that's
Yo,
benchmark
Minty,
Jones.
you gotta send me the invite, bro.
Oh my god. The custom match?
Oh, custom match. Yeah, we can invite the whole chat.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah, there we
funny.
go.
Are you guys just gonna
Yeah.
1v1 your murder balls? Like Nevsky versus not Nevsky. 5v5. Who wins?
Oh man, I'm gonna win every time.
Oh damn.
Oh, I see two good questions. Okay, this is for me and Dom only. If hypothetically Ploto was cheating on his girlfriend and he told his girlfriend he was with you and his girlfriend called you to ask where he was, would you lie or tell the truth? Okay, trick question because Ploto wouldn't cheat on his girlfriend. Is that the
there
right
you go.
answer?
Good answer. That's
Yeah,
the
I got
bet.
you. I got you, bro.
That's
I
the
got you.
answer.
He's
Good
not that
answer.
guy. Yep, he's not that guy. That's my guy. We wouldn't be here if he cheated on his girlfriend. All right, let's make that straight. Let's get that straight.
Because then I'd be cheating on my boyfriend, Rose and Dawn.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right.
With the increase of kingdoms in the game, there are more kingdoms going into CC'd KVK, so the matchmaking will be a mess. Is there any solution you thought about? I mean, I'm not necessarily a rock developer, but wait, you guys actually don't see that? You have to sort by live chat. I promise you, it's there.
Well, I got
Wait,
some
what do you
some
mean?
insight.
Bro, he's the one that wrote it, man. What? Yo.
I got some inside info from one of the community gatherings recently. Apparently, they are thinking about opening kingdom merging. In the
Wait, really?
future.
They actually mentioned that? Wow.
They talked about it, yeah. So that could actually be kind of dope to get rid of some of these deadweight kingdoms, you know.
Yo, merge with me, bro. I'm still in 1075. You can take me in, bro.
No, man, that project serves as like
Oh god.
serves as the Icarus Kingdom of Rock.
It'd be kind of fire after KVK 3. The winners the 4 camps that won take over the 4 camps that lost.
Oh
Fucking
wow.
battle
yeah.
royale. So every KVK, you just keep just downsizing and downsizing. If you win, then you kill the other kingdom, and the other kingdom just dead.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm playing.
They should open like I played this other war game where you can like invade people's kingdoms and take over their temples.
Oh
Like
wow.
that would be kind of dope, man. Like
That's crazy though. But can you
then
just do it
can
at will? Like if they're just next to you, can you just invade them?
no. It
Okay,
was
okay.
usually like MGE, but you had to like hold their temple for X amount of time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Imagine if you win KVK and you invade the zone 4, you have the passage to go into their home kingdom as well. Yeah, later.
What would be the top 3 most future-proof commanders with longevity? I mean, that's easy, isn't it? Isn't it just Arthur, Liu, and Philip?
Yeah. Oh.
Like, I don't think it gets
Yeah.
better than that.
Yeah.
But merging seems very interesting. I wonder how they're going to do it. I think merging is going to be most important for KVK 4. Because I think, I mean, not KVK 4, maybe after KVK 4, right?
Yeah,
So
after your first
assume,
SOC and you
Yeah.
get slapped.
because I think that's like the biggest player drop off is when people like just end a SOC and they realize like this is the true end game and it's Crystal Tech and blah blah blah. And yeah, they could also do one like after KVK 2 maybe, because I think a lot of kingdoms end up dying off after KVK 2 when they see there's no hope. But yeah, I'm not sure.
There's a lot of questions going on.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions.
Damn.
You guys are popular. I'll let you guys pick your questions. So.
Okay, I got you. Ready? If you could date one female commander, who would it be?
Bro, you love this MS guy's
Ploto, you're going
questions,
first.
bro.
No, he's dropping bangers, bro. Who you picking, Ploto? You go first.
You know, probably Dragon Lancer.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Make him female.
All right, what about you, Dom?
Probably Sarka.
Yeah, I
Anyway.
think Sokka is the good one. Sokka is the good one, bro. That animation, man, I still dream about that.
What
Okay, but
animation are you talking about?
bro, her animation, bro. You don't know?
No.
Okay, but realistically, I think it's between Diao Shan and
Oh,
I gotta see what these commanders look like.
or Artemisia. Isn't
let's
Artemisia
go.
like OG? Bro, if
Let's go
people that know
Eastern.
me from back then, oh yeah, no, 100%, man, 100%.
Uh,
Dom likes some blonde.
yeah, man. I'm married to a blonde, so
Oh wow. Yeah, there you go. I guess.
And
Does she
Artemisia.
know about Sokka?
nah, she
Stop
doesn't.
ignoring
Okay.
me. I'm sorry. I'm not playing again. I'm too broke for that game. I have no money. Better load into a KVK against 960 full free to play and just trade like four heal to like 1 kill.
I
We
spawned
all
so
know how
Uh,
these
late.
go.
ZK, ZK. If you only have one calf March, I would probably do Joan after and then probably work on your second calf set, and then bring in the Nevsky again.
Hmm. Yeah, I think in terms of pairings, it's like Horo Arthur. Like, wait, where would you put Philip Arthur among them? So like out of Horo Arthur, Joan Arthur, Nevsky Arthur, where would you put Philip Arthur or Arthur Philip? I guess. Oh, actually, yeah, I guess Arthur
Arthur
Philip. Where would
Philip,
yeah.
yeah, that would be like your best 3 combo for calf. If you're like you go into the deltas as Arthur, Philip, Huo Belly, and Nev Joan. Easy 3 combo.
Oh, what about the accessories?
For
Calf set.
which marks?
My calf set is the only one with ring and you need some accessories, bro. You need at least like 3 rings, 3 horns for you to be like stable. As long
Wait,
as you have like
Yeah, right.
wait.
legendary
Get
stuff.
your
Let's ask the question as old as time. Ring or no, horn or drums.
Oh, Dom is gonna love that one.
I
Dom loves
I
his
have
drums.
like on my account I have 3 drums, but since combo commanders came out, I think the horn is just better
Interesting. Why horn specifically
because
for combo commanders?
Arthur's combo attacks, you get double procs on the horn on the same turn, so you just mad capping on rage. No, the horn has no cooldown time. The drums do, but I would say do a good mix of both. 3 drums, rest horns, and rings.
Interesting.
I think drums after horns though, right? Like, would you do the horn and rings first, or would you do drums first?
Yeah, horn and rings first. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like you go to like 6 or 7 matches, you maybe bring in the drums.
Because I have to craft one more accessory, so I don't know if this should be. I got 3 horns, 1 drum. So, anyways,
Oh yeah. Okay, so what do you think about dagger and web?
Nah,
isn't
dismantle
web bad?
ASAP.
But you think dagger's bad too?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's bad, but like all the new players coming into SOC, all of them have a dagger on their marches. So when they join like new kingdoms and people like F2Ps that already run daggers on the field, that buff is basically all the time on the field with you. If you're a guy that or girl that maxes tech in KVK, you're better suited running like a ring and a horn, just to do
Yeah.
more damage for your team.
Yeah, I feel like but I think even as your first accessory, like dagger just doesn't provide, like if you think about it, you're obviously doing like a health debuff, but you can't actually capitalize off that health debuff if your marches are not doing damage. So like you need
Yeah.
like you need to have before. Okay, the rule of thumb in this game is you need to have damage before you can start investing in stuff like, obviously like Philip, like belly, like daggers, like webs, like any sort of debuff, because you can't actually maximize off that debuff or that support if you don't have the foundational damage beforehand. So
What if you're just a selfless player that wants to give your whales more KP? It's like,
Mm.
yeah, your mindset sucks. I think you should do more damage yourself.
Like for like today, like 2025, the dagger is just for swarming purposes, man. It's
Yeah.
not really that good on open field.
oh, I'm cooked. Anyways, I have one dagger and one more as well.
How many rings and horns should I get before thinking of a dagger? I would say like at least 3 and 3. But even after dagger, I think you should still go like invest into, like maybe GG on some like smite commanders or like, drums or something like that. Like I think there are so many other options than like dagger web at this point. Although I remember when they came out
Oh,
and they were just huge, right? Like everyone was going for that crit dagger and stuff. But
and if you're
yeah,
like a new player, you have to get the horn. Get your rage accessories first before you get the damage ones.
yeah,
Because that,
100%.
yeah. Oh, oh damn. Crit dagger, crit ring on Arthur Phillip with Delta formation and throw a horn in there. I think you just keep the crit ring and you throw a horn in, yeah. Like a horn is maybe like the least one to worry about the crit that much.
So you bench the crit dagger? I think the question is
Uh,
like, do you bench a crit dagger for the horn?
I would still use the dagger in some situations. I'm not gonna completely bench it.
I mean, you could just throw it on another cav march, right? Not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Throw it
I
on
mean, if
your throw
anything,
it on
it
your
can
Joan of Arc Belisarius march. There you go.
Should I dismantle my Mora for a pendant? Gala is asking.
Or
Wait, pendant, really?
she
What do
probably
you?
has the blueprint. I mean,
Oh my god, you.
just
I mean,
grab a ring and
yeah, just get a
XKVA.
ring, I feel like. Yeah.
Wait, what's a
Because
pendant?
that's a big
Is that the skill damage
pendant of
thing?
Eternal Night. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it
Uh,
Or,
increases skill damage.
yeah. I have rings. How many rings do you have? I mean, okay, then you wouldn't want to dismantle for a pendant. Like, a ring is just better than pendant, at like, period.
Yeah, and you gotta think about if more combo commanders come into the game, accessory like uptime, the triggers is gonna double, especially for like the Ring of Doom, Horn of Fury. Those ones are really gonna. Your Ring of Doom is basically almost gonna cap nearly at 10. I think it's like 9.7% damage now, with like Arthur as primary.
Yeah, for sure. Gala, I mean, you can, I mean, I don't know. I've always been very against dismantling because like it's a big waste. So, I mean, me personally, I would say just keep it until you like actually run out of slots and then you can dismantle into other stuff. Like I would rather have a Mora than like no accessory.
I think
Magnus, take the LC Philip. Yeah, Philip is like just a better version of Alex.
Would you prefer Ring of Dooms or GG for Rally Garrison? Isn't it always Ring? Like Ring is definitely by far. I don't think Ring is the contention of being removed in that situation. I think it would be Horn.
Oh,
you
like
don't
if
Because
you're
like if
like
you're getting
heavy
swarmed, you're just
duty,
raging.
no, if you're heavy duty like infantry, rally and garrison, you just do ring and GG together.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
fine.
You know what's really sad? I think like coin is like so niche that like and we got so many of them back in the day, like from those KVKs. Like most people that didn't craft a coin would have had like 5, 6 patterns by now, like 6 patterns stored up. I guess it's okay in Arc, right? But meh, like you'd still rather kill the March quicker than shield the
Cortex
values
has
together.
like
Marcus,
doesn't Cortex have like a level crit level 5 iconic awaken
Oh,
coin.
but he's like Giga Garrison. Like he made that. He like
Yeah.
loves his Hera, and he has the full crit leadership, like proper crit
Yeah,
leadership.
yeah.
So
I think he sent that to me yesterday. Let me see.
oh yeah, no, I agree. It should be upgraded to Mighty Shield for sure.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah, Constantine Canyon as well.
Okay. Do you guys have any final questions? Let's maybe answer like one or two more, and then I could
Yeah,
Rez could
and
go
then
back to sleep.
if you have any other oh no, I'm not. If I wake up, I'm not going back to sleep.
Yeah, is it gonna help me with this POE boss? I'm joking.
Oh, do you need help? I can help you.
I don't need help.
Okay, bro, you're probably higher than level than me at this point. Oh, are you on the last one of the act? Is it like the big one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Act
that's
two.
that one
I'm on
is.
Act 2 though. I'm on Act 2.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're higher level than me then. Yeah, I've been playing TFT.
Bruh. All right.
All right,
Good.
Dom, you can pick like one more. Oh yeah, okay. I mean, if you want to end it, but if
No,
you
yeah.
guys have more questions, just ask in our server.
Pick one
Is
more
the main
question. You
thing.
guys can pick one more question. Ooh.
Sure. All right, you got it, Dom. You pick your favorite one. Everyone, leave your favorite comment for Dom. Also, stay tuned for Facebook because I'm about to drop a banger.
Do we get you guys back on for that?
Bro, I just
Yeah.
got a notification. I just looked at my phone and I just see Gary Ellis, Jones / Belly Prime. You're a joke. All right, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean it. Like, damn, bro.
Oh man, my name is on that tier list too. I'm
Dude,
kind of scared.
you're fucked.
You're
You
cooked.
know-
You're cooked. And
Oh, I'll drop it after the stream. Don't worry. You just watch the group. I mean, I'll probably talk to Dom and like see if we want to like add anything like in the text, but I'll probably just drop it right after or something. Yeah.
Okay, what's this question? If you were
Oh,
walking
God.
on the street and you got jumped by 5 guys, would you have Ploto or Ruz next to you? Got jumped by 5 guys. Like, where am I? Yeah,
Bro,
in the back
you're
alley
in
somewhere.
London, bro. Now you're in London, bro.
Hmm. I'll probably have. I'm gonna say Ruz just for like the smack talking. You know.
Oh, 100%. Oh, 100%, bro.
he's also Australian.
100%.
They box their kangaroos all day.
Bro, we wrestled
Yeah,
the
he's
saltwater
Eastern
crocs, bro.
Eastern blood. Gonna bring that Eastern blood.
Anyways, appreciate everyone for coming through. I appreciate you two for being on the stream. Subutai again gonna be a very very strong rally commander once he comes into Rise of Kingdoms. Probably gonna be a must max for rally leaders, and these guys are gonna continue to be controversial with their their guides. Another guide to come. And if you guys want to ask more questions, be sure to join the King's Codex Discord, linked in the description as well as in the pinned comment. They will be active there. And I'm gonna go get some sleep because I did not sleep well last night. So appreciate you two for coming through. I don't know. We'll probably have you guys on again when the new commander comes out, or if you guys want to talk about your tier list, we'll see. We'll keep in contact, and appreciate everyone for coming through to the stream, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.